I love doing my pedicures at home, and this one is really simple, but after this pedicure you will have the softest skin and the most beautiful feet. Let's start. Normally I do weekly pedicures, but this time I'm doing it after 2 months because I was really busy, so my nails are overgrown and the dead skin is taking over my feet. There are a lot of calluses and dry dead skin patches, all the things that you do not want on your feet or anywhere on your skin really. And as I said, this is a simple pedicure, so we only need a few tools like nail cutter, nail file, and some cuticle tools. And I have nail polish on from my last pedicure, so I also need a nail polish remover. Also, remember this embarrassing, really worn out foot file. Yeah, we're not gonna use that anymore. I bought a new foot file finally, and we are going to it's still wrapped in plastic. We're gonna open it together and use it today. So let's start, and I'm gonna start by removing my nail polish first. These are really great cotton pads. I have talked about them before in my videos. I'm gonna take some nail polish remover and start removing this old nail polish. This is the pedicure that I did with you guys, I think a month or 2 months ago. I don't even remember. This is the longest I have gone without pedicure. Not doing regular pedicures for me doesn't mean that I'm not taking care of my feet. I still wash them regularly, and I also scrub them in the shower when I can. But I wasn't doing the detailed pampering, and I also didn't cut my nails, which you can see here are really long. These are long toenails for me because I like to keep mine really short because I feel like they look the tidiest and my feet look really good when my nails are cut short. So it's just a preference thing, but for me I really like short nails on my feet. So these nails are pretty long for me, which is why I am going to cut them short today, and that's what I'm doing here. I don't really follow any shape. I just cut them straight, and then I file the edges to make them a little round from the edges and to get rid of any jaggedness that is on the free edge. Obviously there is jaggedness, you can see here, and also dead skin is literally everywhere, but we are going to take care of it in the next steps. It is always better to do your pampering routines or self-care, pedicures and manicures one step at a time without worrying about what the next step is. So right now I am focused on cutting my nails and only cutting my nails. And once I'm done with that, I am going to move on to the next step, which in this case is filing the nails. Also, there was this dead skin that was really bothering me, so I'm taking my nippers and I'm cutting just a little bit that is on the surface. If you have dead skin, try not to cut too much. I'm going to file all the toenails now, making them round from the sides and a little flatter from the middle, just to get rid of any rough edges and making them more smooth on the free edge. And these are my nails after filing them. I am going to rinse my feet once I'm done filing the nails on both feet. This step is crucial in manicures and pedicures because this ensures that your nails look smooth and well shaped. And I take a lot of time. It doesn't look like I'm spending a lot of time here because I haven't recorded clips for the whole time I was filing, but I take my time while I'm filing the nails. I take my time during all the steps because I don't like to rush my self-care or pedicures, manicures, whatever I'm doing for myself. And now it's time to, it was so satisfying to open this new foot file. This foot file is a lot more gritty. It has a lot more texture as compared to my previous foot file. Maybe it's because it's new. I don't even remember what my old foot file looked like when it was new. It's that old. But what I'm doing here is dry filing my heels, and this is what I do when I haven't done my pedicure in a while because I have a lot of dead skin buildup and calluses, and only dry filing can solve that issue. Only dry filing can take off all that dead skin from my feet. And just to tell you a little about dry filing, it's basically when you don't soak your skin in water or make it soft before filing the dead skin off. It's a very common practice and a lot of people use it. I don't recommend it to people with sensitive skin because your skin might not be able to handle it without the soak. and it might get irritated, but for me my skin is really hard and rough, especially on the feet, and also because I was doing my pedicure after so long, I had a lot of dead skin buildup and calluses, so dry filing is the way to go for me, and that's what I'm doing. I get a lot of dead skin under my biggest toe as well, so that's where I'm filing. And once I'm done working on the spots that have the most dead skin buildup, I will go over the whole bottom of my feet once again to make sure that there are no dry patches. Do not use this foot file on the top of your feet. This is not meant for the top of your feet. Your skin is sensitive there. This is only for the bottom of your feet. Please be careful when you use these tools. You don't want to hurt yourself. This is also one of those steps that take the longest during pedicures, because especially if you're doing it after a long time, because you have so much dead skin and you want to make sure that your feet are looking good and feeling good and free of any dead skin after the pedicure. You can see all the dead skin collected on this foot file, and I'm gonna quickly do the other foot as well, and then I'll get back to you. Once I'm done with all the 3 steps of removing nail polish, nail filing, and foot filing, I am going to rinse my feet with some warm water. And this is really important because after this, we are going to do a foot soak, and you don't want dirty feet or feet full of dry skin to go in your foot soak. So make sure you wash your feet properly. And also rinse your foot file right away, because if you don't do it right away, the dead skin is going to stay there forever. And after you're done rinsing it thoroughly with water, just leave it outside in the sun to dry, and it will be good as new. It is time for our foot soak, and today we are doing a citrusy foot soak. I added some room temperature water to my foot soak tub, and then I added a cup of hot water that I heated up in the microwave oven to it to make the water warm. And I took a fresh lemon, cut it into slices, and added those slices in the water. So basically I'm just dipping my feet in warm lemon water, and it smelled so good, and the warm water was so relaxing. If you have never tried a warm water foot soak, you need to try it. And even if you don't like doing pedicures at home, or you don't want to do your pedicures, that's fine. Just take some warm water in a tub, just dip your feet in it for 10 minutes, and as soon as your feet hit that water, you will be a new person. It's so good, especially after a long tiring day at work. It's so good, it's so relaxing, and I love doing foot soaks. Even before I started doing my pedicures at home, I loved doing foot soaks, just regular foot soaks with some Epsom salts and warm water. And while I was talking too much, I started cleaning my cuticles here with this little spoon-like tool, which is one of my favorite tools for cuticles. It really scoops up all the dead cuticle from your nails, and after the foot soak, your cuticles are soft, so it's really easy to scrape them off. You don't have to make a lot of effort, and they will just come right off. And now I'm going to scrub my feet. This is the Dove body scrub. It's really affordable. It's one of the most affordable and creamiest body scrubs that I've ever used, and it performs really well. So I just applied the body scrub on my feet and scrub it just like you would use it on your body. I take my time making sure I don't miss any spots, and especially I focus on the spots where I get dry skin, which is my biggest toe, again, on the top of the feet and on the bottom as well. And this is great because you could not use your foot file or pumice stone on the top of your feet because the skin is sensitive there, but you can use your body scrub there, and this is what gets rid of all that dead skin on the top of your feet. So I'm going in little circular motions, and I'm focusing on small sections to make sure that all my feet are covered in the scrub, and I scrub thoroughly and properly, and after this my feet will be so soft. Once I'm done with the scrub, I'm going to rinse my feet with some warm water and apply a body lotion. This is the Vaseline body lotion. You can use any body lotion or body butter if it's winters or if your skin is too dry, and that will make your skin so soft, especially after the dead skin is off. Your feet will absorb the lotion right away. and they will feel so smooth, so soft. And a lot of times I like to use a good scented moisturizing body lotion on my feet, because then my feet start smelling good too after the pampering session. And I also give my feet a little massage as much as I can. A foot massage, like a foot soak, is an amazing treatment for feet, for tired feet after a long day, and it feels really, really good. And we're almost done. There's one step left. My feet feel so smooth, so soft, and they look so good. I'm gonna add some cuticle oil to my cuticles, to my nail beds, and this will make sure that my cuticles stay soft and hydrated, and my feet, my nails look tidier. If you don't have a cuticle oil, just use some regular coconut oil or olive oil, and you only need a drop for all your toes. Massage that cuticle oil into your nails to make sure it absorbs nicely, and we're done with this pedicure. I hope you enjoyed this pedicure with me. I really enjoyed doing this with you, and I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself and your loved ones.